him before. The next year, my parents immigrated to Ciudad Juarez in search of work in one of the twin plants there. Besides working very hard, my father worked in the evening doing construction work and fixing the small building where we lived. Today, I attend the university and try to work for peace with justice here in Ciudad Juarez. I encounter violence every day. I have not suffered physical violence, but emotionally it is very hard to go out in the street and not know whether I can trust the people I meet. My mother was attacked on her way to work one day. A man threatened her with a gun, then beat her up, trampled her, and stole her possessions. Even though she yelled for help, no one listened to her. It was very scary. An acquaintance of my father ran into a woman who was dying after having been attacked, even though she was still alive and he might have been able to save her, he was afraid and left her to die. My cousin, who lives in Casas Grandes, Chihuahua, disappeared 3 years ago, and we have not heard from her. Once I saw a girl being beaten by a man. It was scary. I really did not know who the man who was hitting her was, but it was very sad and scary. All of this has made me reflect on the violence. Among several friends at the university, we try to help one another and support one another. Some of my friends walk with me to the bus stop and make sure that I'm safe. Sometimes they escort me home. When I wake up in the morning, I have no idea what will happen that day. I have made it my practice to tell other people that we are humans. We must help one another because each one can do something to make sure that the future will be better. With Father Peter and Sister Betty, who live next to me, I have often spoken to visitors, such as university students and border and merging groups who visit them. Some people think that we are too idealistic. We believe that we can work so that our generation can help our world be a better place. I believe that if we continue to help one another, our future will improve. I would very much hope that we can change the authorities, especially the police in our country. They often are the ones who perpetrate crimes against the people. Today, we cannot trust them. So we are working to have a better situation, and we hope that the young people will help us. I want to thank the people who listened to this message and thank you all for inviting me.